Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Dazzling Dave, and this is going to be your international fan reaction for Wolverhampton Wanderers 3, Norwich City 0. Fans from all over the world. I think we've got about 7 countries and about 9 contributions. Their thoughts are on the game. Make sure you send the love to the guys. Leave your thoughts below. Yeah, and without any further ado, let's go around the world.
Hey Dave, Wolfman Jeff coming to you here on the porch here in Alabama. Just watched the Norwich match and very pleased with the result. I was a little concerned when we got started. It looked like we were a little bit sluggish. We were sitting back. When I saw the lineup, when we went back to the 3-5-2, it looked like we were going to focus more on countering and sit back and hear a spell, if you will. But Norwich just didn't have anything to counter with. So we just pushed it. And Jota was like a boss. He carried his form from Europa League. He got his brace. And the thing I'm probably most excited with is Jimenez scored again, because it's been a little while since in the league he scored. And, you know, you don't want too much of a break in between your goals. And so that was good to see. Bali was still back on form, another clean sheet. So for Patricio, so many things to be happy for. We could have gotten even more than the 3-0, but certainly happy with the 3-0. Another positive point, Ruben Vinagre was back on the pitch. So I hope that there wasn't any serious injuries. I know the Jota injury is something to look at. Hopefully everyone is fit. We're going to move on, onward, upward. Hey, Dave, always Wolves.
Hi everyone, it's Aze from Parma, commenting the game against Norwich. So, 3-0, another great game from the lads. I actually didn't expect so much energy after the Espanyol game, as we only played 3 days ago, and it was a 4-0. And if I have to be honest, I expected Norwich to score today. I mean, I thought it would have ended 2-1 or 3-1, but that didn't happen, and that's thanks to our defenders, which in my opinion are really on point. The whole defense is on point. For example, today I like the Saiz very much. He's my man of the match along with Jota. Jota, who scored the 2 today, so it's now 5 goals in 2 games in a row, which is brilliant. He did a stunning first half today, and in general I like the first half better than the second one. I think we were more concentrated and more motivated to get the 3 points, which we got. So now we have to face Spurs, not considering the Europa League, in 4 days. The next Sunday we have to face Spurs in London, and it will be a really important game, as we have 39 points, Spurs has 40, is only 1 point of difference, and we really can't lose that. We need at least 1 point. So we have now to stay really concentrated, in my opinion, more on the Premier League than the Europa League, because, I mean, we won 4-0, so Nuno will do the turnover, in my opinion. I think maybe Adama and Jota won't play the Europa League match, but we have to face Espanyol first. But in my opinion, the match against Spurs is more important. So bye for now. See you for the next review for the match against Espanyol, second leg. Bye.
My name is Ty Claude from Israel, and this is my react. What a game! What a brilliant game, to be honest. If the last game I thought between Ruben Neves and Jota, who is the man of the match, you could even argue that Jimenez was the man of the match last game. But this game, there is no doubt, Jota has a lot on his tank. The player proved that he could be a great replacement to Jimenez when he decides to leave or to put his shoes off. I don't know, but Jota just proved to us that we got a hell of a striker. Like, I know he replaces Cristiano Ronaldo or Portuguese, like international games, but the man proved he is worthy. I'm not saying the same level, but he is worthy. You thought he was good in the 4-0 game against Espanyol? He just proved to us he is much better than that in this game right now. With 2 goals, 1 assist. I'll be honest, the last goal you can hesitate and say Jota went for the goal. I agree, Jota went for the goal. It could be 3 goals, but Jimenez took it and Jimenez scored it. That was a brilliant game, and Jota is the man of the match, no doubt. But I want to talk about Willy Bolly. What a defender. I just watched this game with my grandma, and I all the time told her, I think he was the same level as Van Dijk. Some can argue even better. What a defensive work. Such a great defender. We need to talk about that. Since he came back, we're unstoppable as defenders. Teams like Arsenal and Everton can be jealous of our defense. This is tremendous. Just to say, Man City need the defenders like we have. And I'm proud to say we got one of the best defenses, centre backs, in the whole league. That was a brilliant game.
Hello Dave, fellow Wolves fans. Brian from Hatch House Samran in Thailand here. I think it's just gone 11 o'clock at night here. So the game's finished about 10 minutes ago. Comprehensive win, basically 3-0. Performance was good, but didn't set the world on fire, especially after the first 20 minutes. I thought, what the hell are we doing? Started off slowly again. Pookie had a chance, which Patricio saved, but soon after that, after the 20-minute mark, when we got in front 1-0, Jota, that was it. It was just going to be a victory, and by how many? You know, we got the second one before half time, so the game effectively, from our point of view, was dead and buried. You know, they was never going to come back from that, especially when you got sort of like, you know, Willy Bolly in a sense, you know, back in defence. That's 4 clean sheets on the spin since his return. You know, it just goes to show how we missed him previously. Glad that Raul Jimenez got on the score sheet again, so that was a bonus. I thought Matt Doherty could have had a goal, but wasn't to be. My man of the match, if Jota had stayed on, I would have given it to Jota. I thought defensively we was not sort of like, you know, was never any under pressure. But the two in midfield, Moutinho and Neves, after the first 20 minutes, they just controlled the game. So I'll go with Jota, even though he was substituted. But you know, as I say, it was a comprehensive win. We've moved up 1 place in the table, but we're still on the coattails of 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th place. So we're still in with a shout. But anyway, take it easy, guys.
Hello, Daz and Dave. It's David here in Gothenburg, Sweden, giving you more action. Today's game, Wolves 3, Norwich City 0. We saw Traore start on the bench today and Dendoncker come back into the team and switch a formation to the 3-5-2. I actually went to Norwich at Christmas and I can see why Nuno made this change in that game. Then Norwich were very dominant through the middle of the park. So smart move by Nuno and it paid off. Yeah, but Norwich did start off quite well in the game. First 10-15 minutes or so, they had a couple of chances. Pookie and Kenny McLean went close. But then that man came to life again. Diego Jota got us going, took the game by the scruff of his neck and put us into the lead. A great little pass through from Doherty. Maybe suspicions of a handball as he tried to control it before the pass. But VAR went our way this week and Jota swiveled and hit it under Tim Krul to give us a 1-0 lead. Neves went really close on the stroke of half-time. Really good save from Tim Krul to tip it onto the bar. Yeah, going into the break 2-0, very happy. And yeah, second half, we started brightly again. Dendoncker, that man, won the ball in the middle of the park, released Jota. He hit the post, Raul following in, and got a simple tap in and a well-deserved goal for him. And yeah, the rest of the game kind of just petered out as Wolves kept the ball. And we went close at the end. It was good to see Vinagre come back into the team and get some minutes. He crossed in Doherty. Good save again from Tim Krul. But yeah, fantastic week for Wolves. And yeah, into Espanyol. Let's go and get the job done before the massive game next week against Tottenham. And hopefully we get something out of that game. It'll be interesting next week to see which formation we go through. If he keeps in Dendoncker, who puts Traore back into the team. But yeah, up the Wolves.
Hey Dave from New York Wolves here, back in McHale's, only 4 days later. I don't live here yet, I may do at some point. As you can see, they've got their flag up for us. We had a decent turnout. It was a 9 a.m. kickoff on a Sunday for us, so all things considered, having about a dozen people was excellent. Not much to say about the match, to be honest. Molineux seemed pretty quiet. It was fairly routine 3-0 win over a really awful team. Norwich didn't put up any sort of a fight, but hey, we'll take that. Very glad to get those 3 points on the board and stay with the pack for Champions League and Europa League. So I had no idea what's on television. Let me turn around. You don't need to see that. So yeah, good couple of goals for Jota. 5 goals in 4 days. That's great. That's my wife excited. So yeah, we have a few other remaining folks. Give us a wave, everybody! Yay! Good day in McHale's. Pretty uneventful, comfortable 3-0 win. Excellent. Stay in touch with the Champions League and Europa places, and on to the next match, and hopefully a similarly boring match against Espanyol on Thursday, and then Tottenham next weekend. So up the Wolves.
Hi guys, it's Spence from the UK. So my reaction to the game, it was fairly good in Wolves, to be fair. 3 goals, 3 points. It's something that every Wolves fan was hoping for today. Norwich seemed to hold more of the possession in the first 10 to 20 minutes, which fair play to them. They played some good passes throughout the midfield. But then when Jota scored, I actually thought it was going to be disallowed because of Doherty handballing it from my angle, but VAR decided to give it as a goal. And then I didn't really see the second goal from Jota, but luckily he tapped it in. There was a VAR check for offside, which I don't really understand, because I even saw him, to be fair, even though I didn't see him tap the ball in, I did see he was onside. And then Jimenez, that was kind of a comical goal, literally just blasted the ball from 2 yards from the line out. I'm actually surprised he didn't put a hole in the net. But fairly good for Wolves fans today. The sun was shining and everything. It was a beautiful day. So 3 goals, 3 points, and we move on to Tottenham on Sunday. I'll see you all later. Bye.
Hey Dave, Zach in San Diego. Just now getting a chance to watch the match and give my reaction. It's a little bit later at night, which is why I'm inside instead of outside with my beautiful California background. But yeah, it was a great game. You could tell Wolves just kind of coasted after Jota scored a couple, and obviously Raul put in the third one, but or whatever order it was. But anyway, yeah, I mean it's good to see Jota scoring. Whenever he scores, we know he scores like he gets real streaky. So hopefully he can just continue it going. Hopefully we can. It was interesting to see the 3-5-2 again. Just goes to show that the Wolves are a versatile side, which is good, that they can switch up strategy on the fly like that. But yeah, got to give him a man of the match to Jota. You don't score 2 goals and not get it, I guess, unless your keeper stands on his head or something. But yeah, looking forward to the next one. And hopefully we can put some of the kids and maybe some of the new guys in against the Espanyol for the second leg. So looking forward to that. And of course the home stretch, now that Man City's banned potentially, I guess, for Europe, maybe you can slide into a 5th spot and maybe even slide in the Champions League, which would be awesome. If we don't win Europa League, of course, who knows? Anything's possible. So anyway, until next time, always Wolves.
Hi Dave, it's Keith from Melbourne here to comment about the Wolves-Norwich game played this morning, our time. So, football's a funny old game, isn't it? 2 games, 7 goals. Although I thought we played well enough to win, obviously, I didn't think we played as good as we've played in a lot of other games this season, where we haven't scored a goal, or maybe one at best, against a lot better opposition too. But I'm not complaining, that's for sure. I'll add that every day. It's interesting to note that the last time that Jota scored a hat-trick against, I can't remember their name now, in the Europa League, he came out and scored 2 against Bournemouth, if memory serves me right. So this time he scores a hat-trick against Espanyol, comes out and scores 2 goals. Wonder how many times that's happened. Let's just hope this time he keeps going. He's had a terrible year this year for injuries and just some bad luck, I guess. But hopefully this will turn the corner for the rest of the season, because we really need to finish this season off well. Can't wait for the Tottenham game this week, actually. I'm really looking forward to that one. So further to Wolves game against Norwich, I thought it was great they finally put a team to the sword. It was really good. Really, they were in second gear most of the way. Norwich had a lot of possession because Norwich actually is a good team to watch. They do move the ball around well. They certainly are a better side than bottom, but that's football, isn't it? Bad luck for them. So we're pretty happy with the result. Why wouldn't you be happy with the result? Let's face it. So hopefully we can keep going for the rest of the season and finish up there. You could even give fourth a shake, you know, with the way the results have panned out over the last few weeks. So let's hope that we can keep going. Don't forget, folks, always Wolves. Bye then.
Thanks to all the guys for the contribution for this one. Hope you've enjoyed their thoughts. Make sure you leave your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're interested in representing your country, wherever you are in the world, get in touch in the comments below and I will get in touch with you. So make sure you send the guys the love. If you're new around here, please consider subscribing. If you're a subscriber, make sure you've got the bell notification set on. You'll always be first for an upload. So until the next one, soon to be going to Barcelona, I'm Dazzling Dave. Always Wolves.